Have you ever felt mysterious signs like something is changing inside you, but you can't explain it? Maybe a rare symptom, an inexplicable feeling, is catching your attention. What you will discover here could change everything. This is not an ordinary video, it is a calling. If you have come this far, know that you are part of something bigger. The chosen beings are guided by universal energies for a journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. Every sign, every interchange, is a connection with the divine, a powerful revelation that you are about to awaken. Do not ignore these signs. They are the beginning of a purposeful life, an invitation to become one of the powerful beings who transform the world. Stay with me, because this might be the missing piece for you to understand the service that God has prepared for your existence. Let's talk about something that might be happening to you, and that may have left doubts, fears, or even a feeling that something is different. If you have felt or are feeling this symptom, know that it could be the first step towards something transformative in your life, your spiritual awakening. Today, you will understand what this means, how to recognize this sign, and more importantly, why it could be the key for you to start living the purpose you were called to. There are things that simply are not coincidences, and your being here now is one of them. You have been guided to this message by something much greater. Perhaps you are feeling that something is changing, that the world around you no longer seems the same, or that you are starting to see beyond what your eyes can see. This is a calling, chosen one, and I will help you understand what is happening. There are symptoms that are universal to those who are spiritually awakening. Perhaps you have felt an inexplicable weight, a restlessness in your heart, or even started having vivid dreams, full of messages that seem impossible to ignore. Each of these signs is a clue that something grand is about to happen in your life. Imagine you are in a completely dark room. At first, you only feel the emptiness around you, not knowing what is there. You move cautiously, touching the walls, trying to understand where you are. Gradually, a small light begins to emerge, weak but constant, allowing you to start seeing the outlines of the environment. This is the beginning of spiritual awakening. It is like opening your eyes to something that has always been there, but was previously invisible. It is not a sudden and grand event, but a process, a journey where each step reveals something new about yourself and the universe around you. Spiritual awakening is a journey of self-discovery and connection with something greater than ourselves. For some, it is a call from God, an inner voice that leads them to seek a deeper purpose. For others, it is a feeling that there is something beyond what we can see and touch, an energy, a truth, a universe that connects us to everything. This journey is not a straight line. It is full of twists, stops, and even setbacks. But each stage has a purpose and a teaching that guides us closer to our essence. Think of awakening as a plant growing towards the light. At first, it is just a seed buried in the darkness of the soil. But over time, it feels the warmth and energy of the light above and starts moving towards it. So are we during spiritual awakening? In the beginning, it may seem uncomfortable, as if we are being pushed out of our comfort zone. But it is exactly this that allows us to grow and bloom. Each person has their own pace in this process. There is no right time to awaken. Just as some flowers bloom in spring and others in summer, the moment for each one is unique and sacred. It is important to remember this because spiritual awakening is not a competition. It is an individual calling that comes when we are ready to receive it, even if, at times, it seems we are not. The symptoms of spiritual awakening are like alarms that ring to alert us that something is changing. They may come in the form of internal questioning, an inexplicable desire to change one's life, or even physical sensations like tiredness or insomnia. It is as if your body and mind are aligning with a new frequency and new truth. Therefore, it is important to pay attention to these signs and understand what they are trying to communicate. However, awakening is not always comfortable. Imagine you have been deeply asleep, and suddenly, a strong light floods the room. Your eyes need time to adjust. You might feel confusion, resistance, or even fear. Spiritual awakening is like this. At first, it may seem disturbing because it forces us to confront parts of ourselves that we have ignored or repressed. But over time, the light becomes welcoming and shows us a clearer path. A fascinating aspect of awakening is that it is not just about you. It is about your connection with the whole. You begin to realize that you are not isolated, but rather part of a vast tapestry of energy, experiences, and purposes. It's like learning to read the threads of this tapestry, understanding how your life intertwines with the lives of others and with the universe itself. This realization brings a profound sense of belonging and purpose. Awakening also teaches us that life is much more than the physical world we see. It's as if a curtain is being opened, revealing a larger stage full of possibilities and dimensions that we did not perceive before. This understanding can completely transform the way we live. Instead of fighting against the current, we learn to flow with it, trusting that a greater purpose is guiding each experience. It is essential to remember that spiritual awakening does not mean achieving perfection or eliminating all life's challenges. In fact, it invites us to see challenges from a new perspective. What once seemed like an insurmountable problem is now seen as an opportunity for growth and learning. It's like trading a confusing map for a reliable compass that always points to our true purpose. If you are feeling the symptoms of awakening, know that it is a sign that something inside you is ready to evolve. Do not ignore these sensations, no matter how strange or uncomfortable they may seem. They are invitations to explore the unknown and embrace the light that is trying to reach you. Trust the process, respect your pace, and remember, you are not alone. This journey may feel lonely at times, but there is a greater force walking beside you, guiding every step you take towards your spiritual awakening. But how do you know you are awakening? There are clear symptoms that cannot be ignored. You may feel that you no longer belong where you are, or even start distancing yourself from people with whom you once had deep connections. This does not mean something is wrong with you. On the contrary, it is one of the clearest signs that your soul is seeking something greater, something that connects you with your true essence. During spiritual awakening, disconnection is an invitation to reconnect with yourself and the divine plan. Do not be frightened by this feeling of loneliness because it is temporary. Your soul is recalibrating its energies so that you align with people, places, and experiences that truly resonate with your purpose. Reserve moments of silence daily. Find a quiet place where you can be alone without interruptions. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Listen to what your intuition has to say because, at this moment, it becomes a powerful guide to help you navigate this phase of transition. You may have noticed that your sleep pattern has changed drastically. You might be waking up in the middle of the night with intense thoughts or feeling exhausted even after hours of sleep. This happens because, during spiritual awakening, your mind and soul are working tirelessly, even while you sleep. Dreams become more vivid and intense, often bringing important messages that reflect your spiritual journey. They may include symbolic images, encounters with unknown people, or experiences that feel too real to be just dreams. Keep a notebook by your bedside to jot down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Do not wait until later because important details may slip away. By rereading these records, you will notice patterns and messages that God is trying to reveal to you. Your energy levels may be swinging between extremes, moments when you feel incredibly energized and others when you can't seem to move. This energy roller coaster is a reflection of the spiritual changes you are experiencing. Your body is trying to adjust to new frequencies and vibrations, which can be both exciting and exhausting. These highs and lows are not signs of weakness, but rather indications that something grand is being prepared within you. Embrace these changes as part of the process. When you feel extreme energy, channel it into something that inspires you, like creating, planning, or meditating. In moments of fatigue, allow yourself to rest and recharge, knowing that this is just as important as taking action. You feel a deep longing for something different, as if your current routine is no longer enough. This happens because spiritual awakening often brings forth an intense desire to align your life with your true purpose. It's like you have an urgency to change jobs, cities, relationships, or even the way you live day to day. This desire is your soul signaling that it's time to follow a path more aligned with who you truly are. Ask yourself, what is bringing me the most joy right now? This simple question can be a compass to guide your next decisions. Pay attention to the little things that light up your soul and start incorporating them more into your life. You may be feeling emotions much more intensely than before. Small things might make you cry, laugh, or feel deeply moved. This happens because spiritual awakening breaks down emotional barriers that you may have built up over your life. Your soul is being purified, and part of this process involves releasing old emotions and connecting with your truest essence. Do not fight against your emotions. Let them flow and try to express them in healthy ways, such as through writing, art, or simply talking to someone you trust. This is a healing process and should be embraced, not avoided. You might feel that time is passing either too quickly or too slowly. This is common during spiritual awakening because your perception of time is being adjusted to a new reality. It's as if you are living at a different pace from the rest of the world, which can be disorienting at first, but it's a sign that you are tuning into something greater. Try to live in the present moment. Practices like mindfulness or meditation can help you maintain balance, regardless of how you perceive time. Your intuition starts getting stronger, and you might notice things that went unnoticed before. Perhaps you know what someone is going to say before you hear it, or you have a feeling about situations that later prove to be correct. This intuitive connection is an essential part of spiritual awakening and a valuable tool you should learn to trust. Whenever you feel a hunch, jot it down. Observe how it unfolds and trust your intuition more over time. This practice will help strengthen this ability. You may feel an increasing interest in spiritual topics such as meditation, life purpose, energies, or divine teachings. This happens because spiritual awakening broadens your view of the world and invites you to explore your connection with the divine. It's as if your soul is thirsty for knowledge that goes beyond the physical plane. The symptoms you are feeling are not punishments or barriers to your growth. On the contrary, they are divine invitations for deeper transformation. God allows these symptoms because He wants you to awaken to your true essence, to a greater purpose that goes beyond what your physical eyes can see. Each sensation, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, is a direct message calling you to abandon old patterns and embrace a new level of consciousness. God knows that, to grow spiritually, you need to be challenged to look within. The symptoms are not just alerts, but tools He uses to shape the chosen one. When you face discomforts or internal changes, He is testing your faith and your willingness to align with the divine purpose that has been laid out for you. It is in this process that you find strength and clarity to overcome barriers and advance to a phase of greater spiritual understanding. From a universalist perspective, these symptoms are powerful reminders that you are connected to something much greater. Each discomfort or strange sensation is a manifestation of divine energy in motion within you. This energy is calling you to fulfill a unique role in the universe, to live your mission as the chosen one. Do not ignore these signs, for they are messages that the universe sends to align you with your destiny. Spiritual symptoms are more common in people with a special calling. Maybe you have always felt different, that your journey seemed more challenging than others. Perhaps you felt more sensitive, more aware of the energies around you. This is no coincidence. These symptoms are the confirmation that you have been chosen for a greater mission. They appear to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to remind you that you are not alone on this journey. It is normal to feel fear or confusion when these symptoms appear. However, it is important to change the way you see them. Instead of fighting against them, welcome them with gratitude. Recognize that each sensation is an opportunity to grow and align with the divine purpose. Tell yourself, I trust the process. I am guided by divine love and am being prepared for something greater. When you recognize these symptoms as part of your awakening, you strengthen your connection with God and the universe. This connection is essential to understanding what is happening in your life. Chosen ones often face these challenges because they have an important role to fulfill. It is not a burden but a privilege. God chose you because He knew you were strong enough to face and overcome. Dealing with spiritual symptoms can be challenging, but there are simple tools that can help you. Meditation is a powerful practice that allows you to silence the mind and listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Prayer is another way to ask directly from God for clarity and strength. And moments of gratitude, where you thank for the lessons you are learning, help transform discomfort into wisdom. Take 5 minutes of your day to connect with the universe. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize a golden light enveloping your body. Ask for clarity and strength to understand the purpose of the symptoms you are feeling. Mentally say, Universe, I am ready to learn and grow. Show me the way. This simple exercise can bring immediate peace and open your mind to receive the answers you need. The symptoms you face have the power to transform you. Each challenge you overcome strengthens you to fulfill your purpose. Remember that God does not choose the qualified, He qualifies the chosen. This means that each pain, doubt, or difficulty is actually a tool to shape you into someone stronger and more prepared for your divine mission. Embrace this process with faith and courage. You are not alone on this journey. Every chosen one faces unique symptoms and challenges because they have a unique role in the divine plan. God chose you because He knew you were capable of overcoming all difficulties. He has strengthened you for this. Trust the process, practice gratitude, and use the spiritual tools available to you. Now more than ever, it is the time to awaken to your true essence and fulfill the purpose for which you were called. And what if I told you that these symptoms are also proof that you are on the right path? I will explain to you why this is so powerful. Chosen one, what you're feeling is not a coincidence or a random problem. These symptoms you are experiencing are clear signs that something grand is about to happen in your life. Often, they come accompanied by discomfort, doubts, or even a sense of loneliness, but in truth, they are manifestations that you are ready to take a spiritual leap. These signs indicate that you are being prepared to live your divine purpose. God is silently working, polishing your soul, so you can reach the glorious destiny that was laid out for you from the beginning. Know that each of these symptoms is living proof that God never abandons his chosen ones. He is always present, guiding you through these experiences so you can align with the purpose he placed in your life. No matter how difficult they may seem, challenges are divine instruments to strengthen you, shape you, and make you fit to receive the blessings already reserved for you. It is like a direct message from God saying, "I am with you, and this is only the beginning." Just as gold needs to go through fire to be purified, you chosen one are being refined through these symptoms and experiences. God is removing everything that no longer serves the purpose he has for you. The discomfort is temporary, but the glory that will come after will be eternal. Understand that this is the process of divine transformation, a call for you to step out of your comfort zone and enter a higher level of consciousness and spiritual connection. You may be facing signs such as deep introspection, heightened sensitivity to the energies around you, or even fatigue that seems inexplicable. This is all part of your awakening. These symptoms are indicators that your spirit is aligning with higher frequencies. Your body, mind, and soul are adjusting to this new reality, where your divine purpose will start manifesting more clearly and powerfully. The secret to getting through this moment is to change your perspective. Instead of seeing these symptoms as problems, accept them as divine gifts. They are tools sent by God to prepare you for what is to come. When you embrace these experiences with gratitude, the resistance disappears, and you start to realize you are being guided by something much greater than you could imagine. Your life begins to take on a new form, and the doors that seemed closed start to open. Chosen one, know that if you accept these symptoms as a calling and not as a burden, your life will never be the same. This is the moment when you can transform challenges into opportunities and pains into lessons. God is offering you a chance to rise above circumstances and enter a state of spiritual fullness and abundance. But for that, you need to trust the process and believe that everything is happening for your greater good. The challenges you face are actually opportunities to grow spiritually. They are here to teach you the lessons you need to learn before moving to the next level. Every tear you have shed, every battle you have fought, is being used by God as part of a greater plan. He never wastes an experience, and you can be sure that everything you have gone through will be used to fulfill your divine purpose. Have you ever stopped to think about why you feel these symptoms now? It is because you are ready to live the calling that God has placed in your life. He is shaping you like a sculptor shapes a masterpiece. Every difficult experience, every strange sensation, is a chisel stroke that is sculpting your destiny. And when the process is complete, you will be able to look back and see how everything made sense. Never doubt that God is with you every step of the way. These symptoms, no matter how intense they are a reminder that you are not alone. God is guiding you, showing you that this is the path to something greater. Every challenge is an opportunity for you to get closer to Him and understand that when you align with His purpose, nothing can stop you. Trust in the divine presence and let it guide your steps. Understand that you have a choice. You can see these symptoms as a burden or as a blessing. You can resist or you can surrender to the divine process of transformation. Chosen one, if you choose to accept these signs as gifts, you will open the doors to a life of freedom, wealth, abundance, and fullness. You will not just overcome barriers, but transform them into steps to reach your destiny. This is the moment to take the leap and live the undeniable truth that you are called to something extraordinary. Chosen one, now is the time to reflect on your own journey. If you believe you are ready to accept these signs as a divine calling, write in the comments, "I am ready for my awakening." This simple statement is not just an act of faith, but also a powerful way to align your intentions with the universe. You can be the inspiration someone needs to understand that they are not alone on this journey. Thank you for staying with me until now. If this content resonated with your heart, follow the channel, like, and share this video with those who might also identify with it. If you want to know the word you should not say because it could make you rich, the next video is for you. Click now and find out.